Let's talk about Seeker. And boy, where do I begin? Seeker is a pretty complex character, at least compared to Huntress and Commando, so bear with me, this might be a little bit longer. Seeker is the character that you get for free when you buy the Seekers of the Storm DLC for Risk of Rain 2. She is a very effective close-range survivor with a little bit of long-range capability. She does insanely good damage, has some of the best movement in the game, and is a really good support character for multiplayer. Now, I know there's a passive right there, but it ties in with her special, so that's when I'm going to go over it. Her first M1 is a series of fists that she'll shoot out, the first two being a little bit less damage and piercing, while the last one is larger, more damage, and it explodes on impact. Her first M2 does have infinite range. It's just a fist that shoots up out of the ground and does pretty good damage and heals you for every target that you hit. Her first utility might seem a little complicated, but it really isn't. It's a flying mode that will trade some of your health for damage. This can get really crazy, especially if you use Transcendence. Transcendence is a lunar item that converts most of your health except for one into shield, so it'll only take away one health over and over while keeping the damage scaling the same. Now, her first special is this meditation mode that will give you some barrier, and you will have to complete a 5-stage QuickTime event with your directional keys. After which, you will gain a single stack of Tranquility, which is where your passive comes in, and that basically makes all your moves way stronger. Now, upon your 7th stack of Tranquility, you will get Saving Grace, which is a super Tranquility that will let you revive teammates, revive yourself, and give you a 7% increase to all of your stats. Her second M2 is kind of a toss-up between which one is better. I prefer the second, but it really doesn't matter that much. It's these spheres that orbit around you. You have 3 charges, but you can hold up to 6 rotating at a time. If you use a charge when you already have 6, it'll just make them rotate faster. These orbs do give you a tiny bit of barrier, but unless you're completely surrounded by enemies, it's not really anything to hoot and holler at. This is unlocked by killing 3 enemies at the same time with the exploding hit of your M1. Her second utility, in my opinion, is also preference, but again, I still prefer the second one. It is this faster flying mode that has insanely good movement, and when crashed will create like a tornado thing that will pull in enemies and deal a pretty good amount of damage, so this will drastically improve your crowd control. This is unlocked by dealing 500,000% damage with a single Sojourn. If you just use the trick with Transcendence that I said earlier, this is a cakewalk. Her second special, albeit a good move with pretty decent damage, gets completely overshadowed by the fact that you cannot gain stacks of Tranquility nearly as efficiently. The worst part is that you cannot get Saving Grace on your 7th Tranquility stack, which means you cannot revive yourself, you cannot revive your teammates, and you miss out on that 7% stat buff. Still, if you want it, this is unlockable by just doing 20 of the QTEs on meditation without messing up once. Here is her other skin, and stay tuned for Railgunner.